Maasi for watching I Estoria-Ta. After working for 33 years for the federal government, our next delegate says she's just enjoying life and can't wait to showcase her art during FESTPAC.
Hafa Adai. My name is Angela B. Guerrero, and I am a member of the Manamco Artists under Philemore and Ms. Monica Baza for the Manamco Artists, and also delegate to the FESTPAC.
Every piece of art she creates comes from the heart.
This is my son loves to bring me plumeria. Even though I grow them in the yard, he still brings me the same plumeria. So a mother's heart on his children is that she's always thinking of them morning, noon, and night. You know, you're always thinking about your kids. So this is the morning and noon and then the night time. I just, that's how my feelings are.
Angela is one of the island's Manamco that will represent Guam in the Festival of Pacific Arts. After retiring from the federal government, she decided to go back to college.
I started drawing and looking at stuff when I was still working. Sometimes when I'm talking to people, I'll be doodling, because I already know the answer, but I just want to make them finish talking. And then when I retire, in 2012, my girlfriend said, hey, why don't we join the Manamco Artists? And I said, okay. So we did under Philemore and Monica. So that's how it started out. And up to now, I'm still trying to learn more. So I started going to UOG because it's free for senior citizen as long as you're not getting credits. But I'm thankful to UOG for giving the Manamco an opportunity to enrich themselves, and I was under Mr. Rick Castro and Ms. Arena, and that's how I'm learning how to get more, learning more details and everything. Right now, I'm in a class where we're learning how to draw. And it's fulfilling my requirements because I wanted to draw people in my art, and drawing people is the hardest thing, because everything has to be proportioned. And that's what I'm learning in this class. And after this class, in fall, I'm planning to take watercolor. So that's my goal. I'm not pursuing any I'm not getting any credits or anything. I'm just enriching my, what I'm pursuing. So I want to learn more about art and what am I missing. I ask myself, what am I missing? An artist is never satisfied with what they have. They want more and more of it,
Angela says painting and creating allows her to communicate her emotions and to reflect on life.
One thing I learned about art is that I don't really like to write too much to express my feelings. So I think of art like other people who likes to write in their journal and everything. Like it's my feeling to express it through painting. And my favorite medium is acrylic. And everything around here in my yard, I draw them, because that's how I feel, or I draw my feelings when I retire, or my children, my grandkids. I express them, because it's kind of hard to express my feelings. Mostly landscaping, and landscaping for me, even though, you see a leaf there, but that leaf represents more than a leaf to me. It represents a feeling that I have. Like one of the painting, I came from civil engineering in Anderson, and their motto is Keystone. And it's an engineer thing. You know how it is on the arch? On the middle is the most strongest thing. That's a keystone. And so I drew one of them, an arch, and with a flower. The flower represents me, and the arch represents the squadron I came from.
Angela is excited and looking forward to learning from other artists and sharing our culture during FESTPAC.
I want to see how they react, or what do they do. Because for one thing, our culture, you know, the Chamorro culture, and then the Spaniard came for more than 100 years, and then after the Spanish, the US, and then Japanese, and then US. So, and then it's a lot of melting pot in between, where some of the cultures, when I was listening, like Fuji, they haven't changed. It's still the same. And the way they talk about things, you know, I'm saying, wow. But us as I'm a Chamorro, but for us, we cannot go backwards. We have to go forward. That's my belief. And my belief in life is that the only thing that's permanent in life is changes, taxes, and death. Because, you know, as you get older, it's hard for us to change. And I have to tell myself, you have to learn to accept changes. And that's what I'm looking forward to, is the learning about their culture. Because they haven't changed, you know, they're still the same as 100 years, you know, where us, we're constantly changing. And we have to change to go with the time.
Stay tuned. Up next on I Estoria-Ta, we're introducing you to another diaspora delegate.